G'day Spurs fans, Paul the Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. We've got a bit to talk about today, haven't we? First off, we'll get the boring bit out of the way. The transfer window is finally slammed shut, or rolled up, or red light, or however you want to mix those metaphors. And yeah, look, I get that there's a bit of angst out there from people, but I think it was a fairly good window. The main thing is we got a striker in. We desperately needed a striker. That's been done, and then we've gone for the younger side of the market, and so those mature over a few years, and we're building something that's hopefully going to last more than 1 or 2 years. A blip, we're going to have a bit of lasting success. I probably would have liked another midfielder. I mean, Eze was the one that people were talking about. Didn't happen, but I think we did all right. Bergvall, who we signed in January, looks all right. Archie Gray looks all right. Hotspur had a good debut. Yang Min-hyuk has just had his call up for the South Korean team. So that's no slouch, but we get him in January. But I think it was the outgoings, man. The outgoings, I think, in the last 3 windows have been absolutely brilliant. You know, from when we started letting go players like, Sanchez, then Dyer and Lloris, and really, and this morning right at the death as well, Gio Lo Celso's now gone. He's gone to Real Betis, so that's really good. We still got Serge Reguilon hanging around, but hey, nothing's perfect. No, nothing's perfect. We've cleared a lot of space. We've got to clear a lot of space. And Ange in his press conference today sounds pretty clear to me. And I'm really happy actually that Will Lancashire is going to hang around and be part of what we're going to do this year. Because I like the look of him. In the pre-seasons. He looked like a proper centre forward. So I guess I would have been disappointed if he went on loan. But then again, I don't know what I'm talking about. So it's just nice that I picked him. I thought, yeah, he's good and he's hanging around. So him and Mikey Moore from our academy are going to get some game time. And as Ange said, look, if that doesn't kind of pan out with these or any other players, January's not far away to reassess things. It's an ongoing process at Tottenham Hotspur. But well done to Will Lancashire and Mikey Moore. That's good effort from those. Keep it up, see what they can do. So overall, yeah, I think it's a decent window. I think it's we've been having a run of decent windows. Is it enough to close the gap? Of course it is. We're going to win the quad. The other excitement today, and I'm just glad the window's shut now because we can all start focusing and talking about football again, because it just wears me out. Even in the last week of the window, there's so much speculation being linked to this player and that player, and it's all absolute horse crap. And then, we sign a player like Wilson Hotspur. No one saw that coming. All the ITKs out there, where was it? Where were the rumours on him? Nothing. So I'd be glad for all that to die down. And we've also had the Europa League, the UEFA Cup. I don't know if it is quite the UEFA Cup, because like when we won the UEFA Cup, that's more like the way the Champions League is now, but all right, we'll call it the UEFA Cup. I'm excited, very excited about the draw. We don't know when the fixtures have been scheduled yet, but there's a good mixture in there. There's some tough games, but I think they're all winnable. So we've got Rangers playing up at Ibrox. Hey, brilliant. We get to stuff Rangers. And I'm sure they're going to be happy to see Ange Postecoglou come back after the reign of terror he unleashed on them with his 2 years at Celtic. I think that's going to be fantastic. And hail to all the Celtic fans. Don't worry, you're safe with us, man. We'll do them. We've got Rangers. We've got Roma. Tough games, man. Tough. Roma's at home. We've got. They're after me. They found a glove that I wore once and they're after me. Who else we got? Galatasaray away. Woo-hoo! What a tasty fixture that is. Tough, tough, tough. Going to be a great atmosphere at these games. And bittersweet, Ferencváros in Hungary, which, because the other day I wanted Borat's Banja Luka to win that game, just in case we had a tie, because I close friends from Banja Luka. I've been over there myself. It's a lovely place, and a visit from Tottenham would have been fantastic to see in Banja Luka. But we got we've been drawn against the team that dumped them out of the Europa League, Ferencváros. Borat's go on to play in the Europa Conference League, so you know they're still going to have decent competition there and have some fun. I'll be following them for sure. They're my tip for winning that competition. But Ferencváros from Hungary could have been our opponent in the 1972 UEFA final if it wasn't for Wolves doing them and giving everyone maybe not so much duty-free fun going up to Wolverhampton for the final and back again to London. Exciting though, exciting, you know. Then we've got Karabang. They're visiting us from Azerbaijan. No idea what that's like, but you know, it's a good thing about European competition. It makes you more aware of these other teams that are around the place, and you know, it's not just all about playing Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. It's about these other teams visiting us and their fans visiting us and us visiting them, and hopefully some hands will be shaken instead of bottles thrown, because I don't like that sort of stuff. Who else we got? We got Hoffenheim away in Germany. Woo, that's another tasty one, man. Another tasty one. I don't watch much Bundesliga, but one thing I do recognise in the Bundesliga is that the atmosphere that they have at their games is pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. They still have a lot of areas with standings allowed, unlike, you know, England, where you all sit down and be polite. So they're going to give us hell. That's going to be a good test. Roma, Galatasaray, blah, 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 blah. Wolfsburg. Is it Wolfsburg from Sweden? Wolfsburg in Sweden. And then we've got a Dutch team, AZ Alkmaar, who are at the top of the Eredivisie this year. And this is the interesting things that these cups can chuck up. I think it was in it might have been in our '84 run where it's either '83 or '84, where a lot of the teams Tottenham had to play in the UEFA Cup were that year's champions. They're on an upward swing. So it's exciting who you end up with. You know, these are the teams that finished around 4th, 5th, 6th or whatever in their leagues last year, but some of those teams are going to be better than they were last year and challenging. So we're up against some good teams, man. But it's mouth-watering. I think it's a very exciting bunch of fixtures. Like I say, there's a lot of challenges in there. There's some tough games, but ultimately I think they're doable. I think Tottenham will prevail, but that's the way I want it, man. Tough but doable. You know, it's going to sharpen us, and give us a lot of chance for team rotation. It's just going to be something else Ange was talking about in the press conference this morning, was that we can build up a rhythm, and we can rotate players so that when we do get injuries, which will inevitably happen, we're not going to be putting in players that are completely cold, that haven't had much game time. They're all hopefully going to share some of the burdens. So if they're called on a bit more than, you know, optimally required, they're ready to go. So it's great. I'm very excited about this season, man. Very exciting. Not least though, we've got a game tomorrow. I'll be doing a watch along for that. I'm tipping 5-0 because that's what Ange said last year. We're going to score 5 goals next time. So that's what I want to see. Newcastle had a tough game during the week against Nottingham Forest. Are they softened up, or have they been toughened up from that? I don't know. But, you know, St James's Park, look, anything more than a draw, I think would be a fantastic result, because they really have had the wood on us the last couple of years. But I'll probably go more into that tomorrow. So far, today, Europa League, exciting. Transfer window closed. Let's just get back to playing football and cheering on the mighty Lily Whites. Until next time, folks, peace and love, man. Peace and love, and come on, you Spurs.